I watch a lot of Regular Show. Actually, I'd watch Regular Show in class on those sketchy websites. My shit probably got hacked, but luckily it was my school computer. Anyways, one of my favorite episodes is Camping Can Be Cool. Like most episodes of Regular Show, it starts out pretty normal. Mordecai and Rigby are at the coffee shop talking about how they're going camping soon. This information drifts over to the park baddie. I'm talking about Margaret, not Eileen. They come over and ask what's going on. Mordecai and Rigbone tell the girls they have a secret spot and eventually invite Eileen and Margaret to come along. They do this mainly because Mordecai wants to squeeze his weasel in Margaret, consensually of course, but Rigby was not down for Eileen. He'd rather hang out with Magic Johnson's son. His words, not mine. Nonetheless, they're all in on the camping trip. They get to the entrance and it's a restricted spot, and of course, they go into the restricted spot. I don't think there's a single episode where Mordecai and Rigby just do what they're supposed to do and follow the rules. They're always out doing some dumb shit. They get to the secret spot and Mordecai shows them the best part. They've got a beautiful spot looking over the trees and water. It's such a beautiful scene. Surely nothing could go wrong. Right? Right?
Wrong.
They spend their time chilling out, making dogs and playing games, while Mordecai has bigger plans. He's trying to get past the friend zone and get knee deep in the end zone. Eventually it starts to rain, and of course, Mordecai and Rigby didn't bring a tent. Luckily Eileen thought ahead and she brought a tent, but it's in the whip. Unfortunately, Mordecai accidentally locked the keys in it when he was doing his thing with Margaret. Eventually, the park ranger swings by and says he can grab his tools to help them out. In the meantime, our band of hooligans start building a little fort to get out of the rain. They need more sticks, so they send Margaret on the mission. She's snapping trees and grabbing sticks when... That deer spooked you out your boots a little bit, didn't it? Don't worry, it's just a deer. Right? Right?
Wrong.
Take filthy hands off branches.
Bro, what the fuck? There's nothing regular about this show. Just when you thought the rain pouring down on them with no tent was bad enough, a half buffed up man, half deer with a bow and arrow comes out of the woods. He gives the Goober Gang a long, evil monologue about how they're ruining the forest with their cars, their fire, and their really bad music. He says he's gonna give them a count to 10 before he hunts them down and takes their body parts for good use. Which is a wild thing to say, even for him. 1, 2...
3!
Eileen is the only smart one here. She breaks into the car with a rock, but the car wouldn't start because Mordecai is a bozo and the music he was playing earlier drained the car battery. But don't worry. Luckily, Kevin Gates was nearby.
I put my hands on the battery. I got this little thing that I do.
The car started thanks to Kevin Gates, and they book it. Apparently, Deer Man is an Olympic gold medalist sprinter because he somehow catches up to them. It looked like they're absolutely cooking it, so he has to be running a cool 80 miles an hour, making Usain Bolt look like a chump. The real question we need to be asking, is Stag-Man a well-written speedster? Let me know if I should do a video on it. He gets close, but Mordecai hits him in the lips with the lantern, which makes him roll away, getting him off their tail for a little while. Or... at least that's what you would think, because he must have hauled ass back and dove on top of the car. This dude is an absolute animal. Literally. He takes the car out of commission with a nicely placed arrow and chases the gang on foot. Either Mordecai and the gang can run 80 miles an hour, or Stag-Man is taking it easy because he's not catching up to them on foot. The day is eventually saved when the park ranger rolls in and decks the deer. You'd think this would be a traumatizing experience for everyone involved, but 3 seconds after the incident they're laughing about it, probably because this is just a normal Wednesday for the gang. If you guys enjoyed this video, then
Hit the subscribe, like, and share button.
follow me on my socials, 5k followers, and I'll do a giveaway. Let me know what videos you guys want to see next, but that's all I have for you guys today, so I'll see you in the next one.